What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys on episode 1 of our radio. Thank you guys for joining me this evening. My name is Eddie, and I'm just going to be bringing you guys some good local unheard music, some good artists, growing up in the 80s and 90s, before the internet was prevalent, there weren't as many readily available avenues to find independent art, as it were, music, movies, etc. It was actually pretty rare. So most of what we got to ingest was what you would call commercially viable. And I think because of that, I think we were kind of exposed to the best of certain genres. And the same went for movies. But my point here is that because of that, and the fact that there wasn't as much to choose from in general, meant that we pretty much by default heard and saw most every good artist in most every genre. I mean, that's why when you ask somebody between 30 and I'd say 45, 50 what kind of music they listen to, you get the overwhelmingly tiring answer of, oh, I listen to everything. Well, that's because when growing up in that time period, we got a healthy dose of everything, and it was actually all pretty good. I mean, because remember, it had to be commercially viable to even get on the public's radar. Today there's so much to choose from in the digital age that where do you even start to look when you want to find good new music? I mean, do you Google good new music? I mean, I will admit that has worked for me one time when I Googled good new bluegrass bands and the infamous String Dusters came up and I heard Fork in the Road and I thought, damn, Google, you finally did something right. But is that your go-to? Is that how you find new music? No, probably not, and how many people are looking to commercial radio today for exposure to good new music? I mean, I don't know too many, but freeform radio doesn't really exist anymore. I actually had the idea on April 4th that maybe I'd just do a radio show. I actually right away messaged some really great artists, and to my surprise, all of them thought it was something they'd want to be a part of, so here we are. They sent me their music, and here is my version of freeform radio. And at that, I'd like to take a moment to throw a quick shout out to Jim Ladd. Some of you out there might remember Jim Ladd. He had one of the best shows on the radio for years. I spent many a night actually listening to Jim. If you're out there, brother, this one's for you. The last of the real freeform radio DJs I ever heard. I always loved his shows. And in the spirit of what Jim Ladd did, I would like to bring you all some great music. Play what I want to play in all genres and introduce you all to some of the best new, local, unheard, and upcoming artists out there. So to kick things off, let's take a listen to one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite songwriters. It is my distinct pleasure to kick off the first episode of our radio with Here's to New Beginnings by Mr. Crumb. So good. So damn good. That was Mr. Crumb with Here's to New Beginnings. That was quite awesome. You know, I am a huge fan of Crumb's music. Crumb is quite literally a musical genius. His music is, he's got such a way with not only words, but chord progressions and melodies. And I'm actually really, really, really looking forward to his new album. I'm going to be playing some of the stuff from his new album. He sent me one of the songs from his new album recently. Just blown away. And so I actually really am stoked to show you guys when I get the chance to show you some of his stuff, well produced, and hopefully that'll be sooner than later. Good to see you guys this evening. Good to see you, Kat, D, Chadwick, everybody out there. Love to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And you know what? Let's just jump right into the next song here. We're gonna go ahead and listen to Shiftkit, Bring You Down.
This all falls apart when I'm hitting my high and you're going down on me. I lose my mind and I waste my time on you again. Bring it back now, make me a slave. I wanna hear you say, it's not me. Why can't you see how everything just brings you down? It happened to me. Why can't you see that I am here just to bring you down? All my friends have gone. One by one they slowly disappear. As I drag along, there's only you and what's left of me in here. And bring it back now, make me a slave. I wanna hear you say, it's not me. Why can't you see how everything just brings you down? It happened to me. Why can't you see that I am here just to bring you down? Come a little closer, come a little closer, come a little closer, dare you? Come a little closer, come a little closer, come a little closer, dare you? It's not me. Why can't you see how everything just brings you down? It happened to me. Why can't you see that I am here just to bring you down? It's not me. Why can't you see how everything just brings you down? It happened to me. Why can't you see that I am here just to bring you down? Bring you down. Bring you down. Bring you down. Bring you.
That was Shiftkit. Man, dude, okay, so I know some extremely talented musicians. I'm not sure. You guys have seen BJ Engel on the show before. He was on The Listening Room, and he's been on some other shows that I've done. In fact, him and I have done some songs. If you go on my channel and look up the Roxanne cover, the hard rock Roxanne cover, BJ did the guitars on that, and we put that together. Also with Scott from 10 Foot Pole as well. So go check that out. But Shiftkit, badass band. Super stoked to show you guys what BJ could pull out. Yeah, you know what? What I also want to know too, like, because I'm gonna start doing this. The last time I started a show like this, it went 100 episodes. It was called The Listening Room, and I interviewed different artists and showed their music and showed their movies and showed all kinds of different things from different people. So I want to know what artists do you want to hear on our radio? Where out there, you know, are you guys, and what are your favorite local bands? What are your favorite bands that you would like to hear on our radio? And you let me know. hopefully I can connect with some of these artists, get them on the show. Have some really great artists on the show. I reached out to some of my people this week, and one of them is a drummer I know that's a really, really innovative guy, and he started this company called Beatbox Drum Company, I believe is what it's called, and his name's Matt Verderosa. And I said, hey Matt, you got any original music, you know what I mean, that you might want to run by me for this show I got coming up, you know? And I sent him the little trailer I had, and he sent me this. He said, yeah, I do actually. I'm playing with this guy named Kevin Land, and he sent me the music, and I said, great, let me take a listen, you know? And and Kevin himself actually emailed me this morning, and I got the music, and I was blown away by how much I liked this music and how good it was. And for me, I'll be honest with you, like, I'll let you guys hear it first, but for me, I kind of felt like it was, I don't know, like it's got a nostalgic kind of feel to it for me. But let me let you guys take a listen, and then we'll talk about what you guys felt like, because I don't know, it's hard to put a label on what kind of music this is. It's just good. So let's take a listen to this is Kevin Land and Crazy Pills.
My house is on fire. Something wrong has transpired in these Hollywood hills. Life's ocean is so vast, we've been sailing so slowly. My path ahead looks faster and at times lonely. Hammer nails in my coffin, I must be out of my head. Thank you very much for the love letter. I don't ever need to share your bed again. My house is on fire. Something wrong has transpired in these Hollywood hills. So why do I feel so alive? I've got these chills. I'm going insane. Someone give me some crazy pills. There goes a lady, I'm sure I've seen her before. I've seen her. Before I was with you, I would have knocked on her door. Love it or hate it, she makes me want to do so much more. And I hate to betray you, but I know you're bored too. I can't take no more. Her blouse is on fire. Something wrong has transpired in these Hollywood hills. So why do I feel so alive? She's giving me the chills. I'm going insane. Someone give me some crazy pills. I love you. I saw you a lot, but I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. My house is on fire. Something wrong has transpired in these Hollywood hills.
Kevin Land, Crazy Pills. That's a good tune. That was a really good tune. You know, it's funny too, because like I was thinking about that, and the fact that like I'll get to like doing this show, just about doing this show, I'm very fortunate because I feel like I'm gonna get exposed to a lot of new music as well. So just today, I've got to hear some new music that I had never heard before. So, what's going down, Matt? That's Matt right there, Beatbox Drums LLC in the in the chat right there. Fantastic drummer, by the way, and looking forward to jamming with you as soon as possible, Matt. Matt says, I met Kevin Land at an open mic night. The next day he came over to my place. We cleaned a garage, demoed a shelf, built a soundproof booth I had for trade shows, set up a beatbox, mic'd it up. No shit. That's cool, Matt. Dude, that's rad, man. Well, dude, I'm really, really grateful for you sending me this wonderful music today, Matt, and I'm really, really grateful to be able to share it with everyone. I feel like this is like show and tell time for me. I get to like get up in front of the class and like show everybody like all the cool new music I just found. You know what I mean? Like, so now you guys are awesome. You know, and I thought I'd come on and do these shows on Thursday nights too, because I do a live stream right after this at 8 o'clock. I'll be on my live channel. That's eddiebooze Live right here on YouTube, where I take requests from a list of 400 songs and I play with you guys. I play for you guys and with you guys, and we just hang out. It really is like I'm just kind of hanging out with you guys. So when I say with you guys, that's what I mean. It's nothing, you know, like nothing, you know. But what's going down, Sean? Good to, yeah, welcome, absolutely. Thank you guys for coming in tonight and hanging out with us tonight. It's really a pleasure to get to show you guys this music. I'm over here in my living room, or my studio downstairs, actually. I like dancing with my dog Daisy. I hope you guys, I'm loving doing the show, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying some of the music you guys are hearing tonight. I actually had so much fun getting ready for this episode. Actually, I was loading all the songs for today and was playing them and just cranking them up. And it just made me want to move. I was like dancing and singing in my house. In fact, I'm kind of doing that right now as we listen, you know? It's been crazy and strangely nostalgic actually today. But I'm just excited to hear new music again. Almost like I haven't been for a while, but because I'm actively looking for good new music, it's hitting me differently or something. I don't know. But I love it, you know? Today I got to hear Kevin Land, and this next tune from Venture, LBC, both for the first time, and was just filled with such emotion. I had to move and sing with them. Listening to Here's to New Beginnings earlier actually brought me to tears. I'm actually so grateful and fortunate to be able to bring this to you guys. Here's another just killer tune from Venture LBC. This one's called Luscious.
turn us up, 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 up.
Luscious by Venture LBC. It's funny, the guy who sings for that band actually is an old friend of mine actually, and he's actually someone I respect his music a great deal. His name's Marcus Chavez. He's known as Chowdy around here, but he is something else. Oh yeah, absolutely, Sarah. I believe it was over too soon actually too. I'm gonna definitely be playing some more Venture LBC music on here. You know what? I'm gonna grab some of those guys' songs as well and play some of those. I didn't actually know Chowdy was the singer of that band until he messaged me on Instagram today. He was like, "Hey man," he was like, "You're gonna be playing one of my songs today." And I was like, "What, Venture?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm in Venture." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh shit." So, actually, you know, it's funny about funny thing about Marcus is he's so good, and I respect him so much that for a long time, I really, whenever I would have like entertainment at my house, whenever I'd have a party, Marcus was always my go-to guy to play. I always wanted him to be playing at like my events because I enjoyed listening to his music. So it's really been great to be able to have his music on the show today, and great to see all of you guys in the show tonight as well. So thank you guys so very much. This next song I'm going to show you guys is one of my absolute favorites that I'm stoked on showing you guys tonight. So this next band is a hip hop duo from Wisconsin, and they're called King Relic, and they're something else, I will say. And when I got their first album, and I can't remember what the name of it was, I think it was called Rocks, and it was one of the albums that stayed in my car. You know those albums like that you get and you put in your car and it stays in your car for like 6 months, a year. Like this was one of those albums, but I don't think this song was on it. I think this song was on the next album. But here goes 1245 from King Relic.
The microphone in and let it flow. Grab 45 and I'm laying in bed. I got a melody playing inside of my head. We gotta go to the studio. Plug the microphone in and let it flow. Grab 45 and I'm laying in bed. I got a melody playing inside of my head. We gotta go to the studio. Plug the microphone in and let it flow. Laying in the bedroom, counting on some shit. 1 to the 2, 2 to the 3. Fuck it, gotta get up and go take a pee. Get up out the bathroom and watch some TV. Flipping through the channels, murder, ISIS, White House scandals, vandals of fat chicken sandals. Martha Stewart with the crock pot in the bee suit, melting beeswax, only making one candle. 45 and I'm laying in bed. I got a melody playing inside of my head. We gotta go to the studio. Plug the microphone in and let it flow. Grab 45 and I'm laying in bed. I got a melody playing inside of my head. We gotta go to the studio. Plug the microphone in and let it flow. Turn the TV off, yo, and head back to bed. Pull the down comforter right up to my neck. Close my damn eyes, yo, bloodshot red. Then I had a funky melody playing in my head. A do-do-do-do-do, yo, something like that. Grab my shoes, lace them up, yo, studio stat. Klepto K, where the fuck you at?
I'm right here, dog.
Perfect. Grab 45 and I'm laying in bed. I got a melody playing inside of my head. We gotta go to the studio. Plug the microphone in and let it flow. Grab 45 and I'm laying in bed. I got a melody playing inside of my head. We gotta go to the studio. Plug the microphone in and let it flow. Yo, got no car, we on that roller
rollerblade tip. Rolling down the alley, doing Olympic type shit. Swerving on the haters, figure eights and backflips. Klepto KO breakfast, take it, dog. Here's a fucking peppermint. Made it to the studio, 5 minutes flat. About to spit some pimp shit, just like that. About to spit some pimp shit, just like that. But we gotta do it quick, cause tonight I work the laundromat. Grab 45 and I'm laying in bed. I got a melody playing inside of my head. We gotta go to the studio, plug the microphone in and let it flow. Grab 45 and I'm laying in bed. I got a melody playing inside of my head. We gotta go to the studio, plug the microphone in and let it flow.
Plug the microphone in and let it go. I love that song. So good. You guys got to check out the video for that, actually. They did like a really killer stop motion video for that. That was just supremely well put together, I gotta say. It was so good. It was so good. So the beat you guys are hearing right now behind me right now, don't worry, I'm not gonna freestyle or anything. But that beat right there, that's Klepto K. This is some of his loop station stuff. So good. That last band, King Relic, that's Klepto K. That's Klepto K and Bill. I don't know. I don't know if Bill has a rap name or not. I just know his name's Bill from Wisconsin. Phoenix, good to see you. In fact, good timing actually, Phoenix, because y'all are next. You're up, Phoenix. So it's good to see you here. Every week we're gonna have this show at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock right here at youtube.com/eddiebooze, and then at 8 o'clock right afterwards we're gonna shoot on over to the eddiebooze live channel and do that. There you go. Cover Chowdy. Awesome. You guys are the shit. All right, let's jump over real quick. I'm stoked to be bringing this stuff to you guys, and all the artists you hear tonight, I'm gonna be putting in the rotation. So throughout these, next, bunch of weeks here, I'm gonna be playing a lot more of the artists that you hear tonight, as well. Remember, this is gonna be on every Thursday at 7 o'clock, followed at 8 by live stream over on Eddie Booze Live, where I take requests from a list of 400 songs. But so all these artists are gonna be being played all throughout this show, throughout the weeks and stuff like that. So different songs as well. Again, I'm gonna be playing what I want to play. There's no like specific playlist. I didn't say, give me the singles. I'm gonna just play the singles. I said, give me all of your music. I want to listen to all of your music and expose, anyone who's listening to this show to just some of what I love of yours. So that's what's gonna be going down. So let's jump next over to man, this kid. Okay. So Phoenix knows this next artist really well, actually, too. I play often with him and his older brother, Brandon Baker. But Bryan Baker has become just become this tenacious musician who's just putting out great music. And he's just this killer instrumentalist who does most of the instruments on his own albums. And this next song I'm going to show you guys is one of my absolute favorites off of an instrumental album that he just put out. And here we go. This is Bryan Baker with Filters. Filters from Bryan Baker. So good. That's actually one of my favorite tracks of his off of the album he put out. I got to go see him play that song and the rest of the album at a backyard party they had just to kind of, it was a backyard performance just for that album. Very, very cool. And they were just incredible live. So absolutely. That flute, absolutely. And it was like Native American flute, I believe, that he was rocking on that tune. So yeah, it was just, oh my God, it's so good. And every song on that album is just a banger. Every single tune on that album. And that's another album that, like the King Relic album, I had in my car for like at least 4 months. Bryan gave me that CD. He gave me the CD at a show we played together, and I put it in my car, and it didn't come out for quite a while, but it's fantastic music. Again, great to, show you guys some of this amazing music today. And yeah, you guys know, a lot of you guys have seen the streams and seen Brandon on the live streams on the jams on Thursday night. So, and you all know Brandon does bring the best fruit. He brings He always like cuts it up himself too. He like gets fresh fruit from the store and like cuts it up and then brings it in a big Tupperware. And he like comes with it in a backpack all the time. Like never ask him, but he always does it. It's so bomb. I love it. But anyway, let's. I want to make a quick correction too. Rebel Shakedown, that great band that you heard earlier, the reggae type band, they're from Huntington Beach, not Long Beach. Just wanted to make that quick correction, you guys. All right, you guys are awesome. I'm going to move right on to the next song. This next song is from Kenny DeFinga. So he was the keyboardist for a band called Head PE. You guys might have remembered in the 90s there was this hit on the radio on K-Rock that went, "Hey bartender, hit me with the double and introduce me to that girl with the bubble. Oh, I'm looking for trouble tonight. Oh mama, don't trust me tonight." So that was like one of their hits on the radio. So Kenny was the keyboardist for that album, and he's been doing some solo stuff lately. So I hit Kenny up and I said, "Hey, let me play one of your songs on the show." Kenny said, "Absolutely." He threw me his stuff. So let's check out My Forward Heart from Kenny DeFinga, KDF.
We want it.
Kenny DeFinga, KDF, My Forward Heart. That's a good song, Kenny. I like that tune. Kenny's a good songwriter. I always liked playing with Kenny too. Kenny was real fun to jam with. Real good guy. So I can't wait to see Kenny. I'm not sure why he's not in here watching tonight, but you know, it's all good. I'll catch Kenny when he's on his walk with his dog later or something, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll check in at some point this evening, you know, like he always does. All right, you guys. So this next tune, I'm going to be a little late for the stream, guys. So if you guys are going to watch the stream tonight, you guys obviously know that it won't be starting at exactly 8 o'clock. So it'll probably start more like 8:30. So make sure that when you guys are done with this show to join me on youtube.com/eddiebooze live. D or Delzer, why don't you throw that link right there in the chat for everybody. That's youtube.com/eddiebooze live. And I'm going to be doing my live show every Thursday at 8 right after these radio shows that we do with our radio. So every Thursday, 7 and 8, gonna be back-to-back shows. All right, so let's move on. We got like 3 tunes left for you guys this evening. I know. All right, I know, Chadwick. I know. 2 minutes left. I know. So we got 3 tunes left. This next one is from a great punk band that just kind of I became friends with because they started coming into my streams, my live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I ended up getting to know Frank and the guys from A Growing Menace pretty well. And I had them on the show, The Listening Room, and that was a great interview, and I got to show some of their stuff. And tonight, I'm really happy and grateful to bring you guys a Growing Menace song this evening in It's Only Mind Control.
Everybody listen up. How can we live in a world that's fucked? Poverty on the rise and government is corrupt. The system is broke, but the damage is young. And the lie by saying that you have the power to fuck. Whoa, they think that no one knows. Whoa, which way the true wind blows. They want your heart, they want your soul. To
a Growing Menace. So when I heard Growing Menace for the first time, I thought to myself, I was like, this is very I'm an old punk rocker. So I was very reminiscent to me of Choking Victim, which was a really, really great band I used to listen to when I was in my late teens and early 20s. They had a great, it's this one tune in particular called Infested, but yeah, Choking Victim. So when I heard a Growing Menace, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I was like, this is right up my alley, dude. And so Frank actually came out here. I got to meet Frank. I do a Halloween show every year. It's like 4 or 5 hours. And Frank, was in for the Halloween show, and I showed some of the clips from some of my horror shorts. I'm a filmmaker, produced some stuff and have written some music for some stuff. And I showed some of the horror shorts that I've written. And Frank was like, hit me up, and he goes, dude, I want to be in one of those. So I said, dude, you fly out here, and I'll make it happen. And Frank called me like 2 weeks later. He goes, I'm coming out. So all right. So we shot a 10-minute short, a 10-minute horror short. Frank killed it at his first acting gig and just totally demolished it. So I'll have to show that on one of these shows sometimes. Maybe not our radio, but we'll definitely put it up here and do like a premiere of that real soon. It was called American Blood. So let's move on real quick. Frank, great to have you guys on the show. Great to have a Growing Menace on the show, you guys. Thanks for submitting the music and letting us play it here on our radio, you guys, on the first episode. All right, so this next band hit me up on Instagram probably 3 or 4 days ago, and they just kind of liked my Instagram, and I checked their stuff out, and I liked them back, and I really liked their music, and I hit them up pretty quickly, and I said, hey, I would like to have you guys on the show, and they said no problem. So they sent over some stuff. So for the first time, let me introduce all of you to the band Fastloud. This song is called The Fourth Wall. Fastloud, The Fourth Wall. So damn good. If you'd like to be on the show, if you'd like to have your music on the show, submit your music, send it over to me at eddieboozemusic@gmail.com. You guys, I'm super stoked that you guys are digging like all the different types of genres and stuff. You know, it's so funny because like I said earlier, I was like, everybody likes everything, but like all the radio stations and everybody else, they all play the same thing, and you got to go and it's all like the curated list of whatever you're supposed to hear. Like, I'm just gonna do a freeform radio show every week that just plays good new music, local music, unheard stuff from bands that used to be a band. Sligo Rags is going to be definitely on the show. Dave sent me the Sligo stuff for sure. It's going to be on the show. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I can't thank you guys enough. I'll see you guys over at the live stream in about 20 minutes at 8:30. Rachel, D, Make Punk Rock Great Again, Dave, Delzer, everybody who's in here tonight, miss you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I will see you over at the live stream. I'll see you guys as well next Thursday right here at 7 o'clock for another episode of Our Radio. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a great night, you guys.